using our typewriter and doing some ASMR. So I hope that you enjoy and that it's absolutely relaxing and lovely for you. This is parchment paper, which is what we will be using. It's kind of like a mottled off-white kind of creamy colored paper. And this is Mildred, my typewriter from 1949. Hi, Anwar. And today, that's what we will be doing. We will be typing and relaxing. Hi, Jody. And I look forward to it. Hi, Maya. So we're gonna put some paper in. And I will put the date, which is March, and I keep trying to write February, so I gotta be careful. Hello, hi. Of course, friend. Hi, Landon, how are you? So, that's fair, Kelvin. Welcome. The goals for today, I'll check. Let me see. We do have goals, but I have to like refresh the page and it's behind you, so hold on one moment, okay? All right, the goals are 62, 72, 82, 92, about 40 subs. I don't know the math, but we're trying to get to 2,800, and we're trying to get 4,000 viewing hours so we can be on the next tier of the YouTube partner, and we're at 3329, so that's getting exciting. Hello, welcome. Thanks, Bjorn. Oh, hello. Okay, so thanks, B. Where am I from? I live in Rhode Island in the US. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Erica. TreasuredLetter. That's what that sounds like. So, thank you. Hello from Iceland. That is the next place that I would like to go, actually. So, see you there. Hello in India. All right, so TreasuredLetter is a small woman-owned business by me. I'm Erica, and I write custom poetry, and I make stickers out of wax. And if you're not sure what that means, it's the same wax that I use to seal envelopes. So that one's a dragon. There's all different ones, but that's my favorite. So anyway, so if you would like to check it out, it's TreasuredLetter.com. But in the meantime, today we are we're doing typewriter ASMR so that we can relax and just like unplug for a little bit, because the world is doing enough. We can just we can be in our little bubble. I do typewriters every Friday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is now, and all the other nights I have a series called Relax Melt Wax, where we make like wax seal stickers, and then I have like nights where we do poetry and things. So that's what I do. I'm live 4 times a week on here, Monday afternoon, and then Wednesday, Friday, Sunday night, and that's what this is. So welcome, thank you for being here, and I'm gonna type a little because that's what was promised. Thank you for asking, Koga. This is a Royal Arrow. So it's from 1949, And see if I can lift it and show y'all. I can lift it, it's just awkward. So it looks like this. And this is the type of typewriter that is a traveling typewriter. So that's where you put the ribbon and where the little hammers are when you push the like keys. And then when I say it's a traveling typewriter, it's because, oh, I'm gonna end up dropping this. You see these rails right here? They hook into a traveling case. I have this big linen like suitcase essentially with a handle for the typist on the go, and that's me. So the goal is to try and get enough of a following on here where we can travel around with the typewriter. I can write poetry for people about where I've been and give it to people so that it's just a really, I don't know, kind thing to do to make the world just a little bit kinder. So that's the plan. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. But I moved there we go. So just typing some of the stuff I said to you so that you can hear what it sounds like from me and then from the typewriter. Oh, it should have been established, not started. If you say a business, I feel like I should have said established in. That sounds better. Anyway, I said started in, that's fine. So basically, I said that it started in 2020 on June the 6th. That's when Treasured Letter first came into fruition. I had actually started as an Etsy page, but now I have my own site, which is TreasuredLetter.com. This is actually merch from there. See? Anyway, so that is what that's what I do. All right. So the background usually is like cutesy, but I like this balloon that's been here for like 2 years, so sorry. Okay, now this typewriter is Royal Arrow. Its name is Mildred. It's from 1949, so it's still going strong. And I got it at, I think, a yard sale. I don't know. I got this a long time ago, and then anytime I like moved apartments or anything, it just came with me, and eventually I was like, what is that? Why do I keep bringing it everywhere? But somewhere inside, apparently this is the master plan. And now I write poetry, like I invent poems in my head and then I type them out and send them to people, and that is what I do. A strange thing to ask. I'm like 10 feet tall, 700 years old. I hope that helps. Hi, Sea Glass. I love that name so much. Messages in a bottle. That's true. The other day we made the tiniest treasured letter, which were these little tiny baby wax seal messages in a bottle. So tiny, like so tiny. But usually I make like letters that are regular size, but I also have these, which are super little tiny scrolls that you can give to someone sealed with wax. So that is something that I make, and there's a bunch of stuff. I keep knocking stuff over today, so disregard that. It's not part of the ASMR. Anyway, so, hi. All right. I did. One of them says, I love you. And the other one says, shine bright. And the wax seal is a little tiny baby star. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll show you. We made it yesterday because we had made the biggest wax seal that I have ever made, which was about this big. So then we tried to make the smallest wax seal I've ever made. I'm gonna have to use a macro lens and just pray you can see it, but can you see the world's like tiniest little star on there? So those are for sale. I haven't put this one specifically on the website yet, but it is for sale if you would like one. So you can also make them into earrings. Hello, David. Welcome. All right, now, what else should I tell you about? Okay. I always do a space after I'm done so that I know exactly where this lands, because you don't want to make a mistake because there's no whiteout on a typewriter that is ancient. But basically what I was saying is that today it was so windy. So a lot of people in Rhode Island, like my friends, lost power. The power lines to their house got ripped out because it was just so windy. But I didn't lose power, so I felt really lucky. And then later, when it wasn't crazy windy, I went for a nice walk. So that's it. I didn't include the part about the walk, though. But just that I was feeling, you know, pretty grateful that I had power today. This is a royal arrow. So let's see if I can show you. See? Isn't it a beautiful typewriter? And it's my pride and joy. But I will eventually fill my house with typewriters. That's a matter of time. Hello, Brazil. 1949. Isn't that crazy that it still works like so well? Knock on wood, but it's a good typewriter. It's a good typewriter. Okay, so what's next? I write poetry, and there's different types of poems, and then I type them out on like floral paper, bigger than this, but this is an example. Usually like 8 by 6-ish, 9 by 7, something like that. Anyway, so that's what the typewriter font looks like, which we're working with now, but that's floral paper that's like handmade. So I make poems. Keep knocking things over. One of them is a mystery poem where it's just a gift to you and you won't know the topic, and I just write it with you in mind and I hope that you like it, and it's a surprise. The other one is a custom poem where you can specify what you want it to be about, if it's for you, if it's for someone else, if it's a gift, or you know, what have you. So those are the poems that I write on the typewriter. But right now I'm currently making a book of all the poetry that I've written for people over the years, and I'm really excited about it, so hopefully you like it. It's not out yet though, so I'll let you know. That's amazing, Kinley. That makes me happy. Congrats. I'm from the US. Welcome. If you would like to be supportive and you aren't in need of anything, we just got super chats on here, so there's stickers, and also there's an option in the link tree on my channel to sponsor a giveaway, and that's how we do so many giveaways on the stream. Basically, it's paying it forward so that we can make stickers and give them away to people that are watching, so in like your honor. So that's what that is, if you're wondering. Oh, it can, Jim. Anything's possible. Do I have Instagram? Yes. I am Treasured Letter on TikTok and Instagram, everywhere. It's me. Why am I so happy? Well, so when you get to do what you love, you're actually pretty happy. I used to work in customer service, so I just got like yelled at a lot, and like not all the time, but it was definitely hard for me. It's just like it was a struggle for me. Did I make it work? Yeah, I worked there for like years. I did a good job. It was for an animal hospital, but this is like my passion. I love writing. I went to school for writing, and I love vintage things, and now I get to combine them. So like I told y'all, I make stickers out of wax, right? But I also make lockets that are like glass, and then they have wax inside. So do we get there, Max? Do we? We're trying to get to 28. We're trying to get to 28. We'll see what happens. I don't know, but I'm excited. Okay, so that's a glass locket with wax inside. That's a large one. Sorry, that's a mini one. Anyway, they have wax that I make, and you can like switch them out. So I think it's really cute, and I just love it because it's sort of vintage vibes, but also like just nice. And then there's like merchant things. So if you would like anything, you let me know. But I have to type. I forgot. I like making little smiley faces on here because I just know that they didn't intend that when they made it in the 40s. But anyway, does it look perfect? No, it looks a little wonky, and I love it. But basically, I wrote ASMR is something that I'm learning about slowly and steadily because I'm someone who loves to talk. So it's definitely a learning curve. Good morning. How's Dan? So good. I like the hoodie. Thanks. This and the Treasured Letter hoodie are embroidered. This is the only one that has Treasured Letter here though, and I love that. But these are super warm. I live in these. I love them. They're a lot like thicker than anything else on the site, and they're just really comfy. Okay. Is it hard typing on the typewriter? Yes and no. If you go too fast, she's an old gal and it starts skipping. So every so often you hear, that's me backspacing because if I type too fast, it skips. So it'll either do the same letter twice or it'll just skip in the middle of the word and you have to backspace. So you really shouldn't go fast, which is why you see me doing this instead of this. Does that make sense? But it's not hard. It's just a lot of patience and trial and error because you can set where the margins are. But when I write poems, I center them. So I actually find the longest line in the poem, count out the letters and spaces based on the typewriter, and then measure with a ruler. And that is how it ends up being centered. So if you're like, oh, that looks nice, thanks. So that's why it's not perfect, and it never will be, because it's made by hand with love. But yeah, I have like this little kid's like purple ruler, and I'm always like, that's how I do that. But if you make a mistake, you have to start again. Hello from Italy. Hi. Oh my gosh. So I'm trying to learn Italian on Duolingo, and it's a struggle. Anyway, I'm going on my honeymoon in September to Italy. So if you have any recommendations, you let me know, because I'm very excited. Whiteout I will use if absolutely necessary, like if the typewriter is having a malfunction and I've written it a couple times and there's not much I can do about it, and it needs to be like adjusted or something and I can't do it, I will use whiteout. But I can never actually use whiteout because I'm using parchment paper, so that's not white. So what I do is I color it with acrylic paint that I color match to the page. So, and it's only happened maybe twice ever, because I really don't want it. I want it to be as perfect as humanly possible. So if there's something wrong with the typewriter, there's not much I can do about it in the moment. So yeah, I mix like yellows and browns and whites, and I color match it to the page. Thank you, thank you. I'm from New York. Hi, hi neighbor. I'm from Rhode Island. Welcome. Okay. Love you, Kinley. Okay. She works for Santa. Yes, I am an elf. Welcome. How did you know? I have the official wax seal of the North Pole, so just take that in. Anyway, hi. All right, so we gotta type. I keep forgetting. I'm learning about ASMR, so please be patient with me. Hello. Can you guess how old I am? Somewhere between 1 and 95. So what that sentence was about writing poetry. So I think that it's my calling. I don't know if that's what you want to call it, but it makes people smile, and then I'm happy because they're happy, and then they tell me about it, and I'm like, and it's really good. So that's what makes me happy. Y'all are always like, how is she so happy? That's how. I really love it. So thank you for being here, and for anyone who has ordered poetry or is considering it, I'm thrilled beyond measure. I don't know where that is, Jack Lantern, but I do love like Halloween and Jack Lanterns and stuff, so I'm happy you're here. Do you do any open mic poetry? Sometimes on the streams I read poems, but I haven't done a stream where it's just poetry, but I could try if you like. We could do that. Poet, you didn't even know it. That's true. I mean, I've always been writing poetry, And when I started Treasured Letter, it was just letters. So like you submit what you want it to say, and I just like type it out and seal it with wax, and I put rose petals inside, and I send it off in your name. And then y'all were like, "Don't you write?" And I was like, "What?" So basically, my friends that I made on TikTok were just like, "You should probably just put your writing on there. I mean, you're writing it anyway." And I was like, "Don't be crazy." And that is how it went. And now I'm blushing. But anyway, that is basically how it went. The chat on TikTok was like, "What are you doing?" And you helped me be brave. And so for that, I will forever be grateful. Because now I'm making a whole poetry book of poetry that I've written for people. It's amazing. Thanks, Al. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Reading poems as ASMR would be good. Oh, I could do that. We could add a day of that. That sounds fun. Pennsylvania. Hi. There's a lot of neighbors here today. I'm from Rhode Island, and anytime anyone is remotely from the United States, I'm like, "Welcome, neighbor." Okay, so where were we? Oopsie. There. I made a typo, and I think that's okay. Thank you, Sandra. That's so kind. Jamie, thank you. That's very kind. Y'all are very thoughtful. So this sentence that I was typing was was really nice. Was about wax seal stickers. So I didn't know they were something that would even work. I was pouring them on parchment paper, trying to figure it out. And then once we did, I was like, wait a minute, this is crazy. So by trial and error, we made the first of the wax seal stickers, because I had never even known that was a thing. And then, so once we made them together on stream, and now it's been 4 years, and Treasured Letter is an established business thanks to y'all's kindness. And I have lockets and everything. It's amazing. Hello, good morning. I wish I had your energy. Give it time, give it time. Hi from Zimbabwe. It is so cool that there are so many people from like all around the world on YouTube. That's like a new experience, because when I was on TikTok, it was pretty much just the US. So this is so cool. What makes me happy and unhappy? Food makes me happy. What makes me unhappy? I don't know. Hello from Canada. Welcome. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, friend. You know, forgive me. It's been a hot minute, so I don't remember like the response, but it's hello, welcome. I don't know. My sisters know Arabic, but I don't, so I'm so sorry. I know 2 words in Arabic, which are not helping right now. One is habibi, which is like sweetheart. The other one is shukran, which is thank you. That's all I got. That's from my family. I don't know Spanish. I'm so sorry. So I learned Japanese and American Sign Language, and right now I'm trying to learn Italian, but it's really tough to pronounce. I'm a rapper. That's amazing. My partner, his name is Dan, and he works with rappers doing, he mixes and masters music, so he works with rappers doing like the beats and like sound effects and mixing of music, you know, like the background stuff and the rappers. I don't know. Unknown, thank you. I'm from England. Hello. I would like to go back next year. My sisters live there. They live in the UK and they're lovely. If you see them, tell them I said hi. That's awesome. I was brave because I'm not brave. But I made a haircut appointment and it's not until April 10th. That's what that reminded me of. And anyway, I'm excited because I've only had one haircut from a professional in the last 4 years. So I just cut my own hair. So I'm pretty excited. So looking forward to that, / a little bit nervous, but I think it'll be good. The UK is lovely. That's true. And the food was yummy, so Bryce! I'll have to come on, say happy birthday to Bryce, and have a new fancy haircut, which may look exactly like the haircut right now. I just want them to cut the back because I can't see it. Thank you. This is Treasured Letter merch. If you would like one, it's TreasuredLetter.com, and it's very warm. I keep buying them all in this color. That's new for me because I used to just wear black and pink. So I'm on to green right now. I basically have one. It's just so curly you can't tell. I know Ola. My favorite color is green. This is a good green, I think. I mean, I made my own green for wax. I put orange and black in there for Halloween, so disregard that. But anyway, that's my green mix. I think green is a lovely color. Anyway, so welcome, welcome. Good morning. Make a wish. It's 11:11. So, hold on, I have to make a wish. Okay. So, where was it? Basically, I said, good morning to all from Rhode Island, USA, where it's currently, and then I looked at the time, and it was exactly 11:11, and I think that is like good luck, and you're supposed to make a wish or something when the numbers are the same, so hopefully. I don't play any music on here that's not copywritten because that is how they mute your streams. Also, you cannot sing music for very long either that you don't own. So I also learned that. When is my birthday? April 25th. So really soon. And just as a recap, oh, I'll type it and then I'll tell you because I am trying to remember to do both. I think there's an @ sign, yeah. Okay, so how old am I? 670. Just a young elf. My birthday's the 23rd. That's my sister's birthday. I have a couple, so if you're wondering. That's amazing. Happy early birthday, friend. I stream every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So every other day on YouTube. But Mondays are at 1 in the afternoon, which throws me right off because I am not used to streaming during the day. I'm a happy little night owl. But I found that it is healthy to have some time off. So, because I stream the other nights on TikTok. So I've been streaming every night, 7 nights a week for about 2 years. And that's just, I'm a bit much. So anyway, I changed Mondays to 1 o'clock. And then Wednesday, Friday, Sunday at 10:30 p.m. These are all like Eastern Standard Time. So about 45 minutes ago or whatever that is for you. But that's when I stream. Thanks, Harvey. Okay, so how are you? So good. Thank you for asking. You look like you're that. Thanks. I moisturize. I think you're beautiful. Hello, hello. Now, today I had peanut butter cups and they were amazing, as they are. So I don't know about you, but I do think that the world is a better place with chocolate. I don't have dairy, but they have like plant-based Reese's cups, and I have a P.O. box, and Amy from the stream like sent me cases of peanut butter cups, and I'm so happy. So anyway, I had a bunch of those and I'm feeling pretty good. So how are you doing? Okay. Okay. Love you, Joanne, and completely agree. What is my favorite candy? I love anything with chocolate peanut butter combination. So right now, peanut butter cups, but I also love anything salty sweet. So if I can just eat a bunch of like caramel chocolate things and then like potato chips and stuff, I'm happy. It doesn't take a lot. Okay, so I was typing that today is Friday, so we're doing Typing with Erica, Friday night type night. It's a working title. We don't really have a title. I feel like I decided on one last week when I said something and we were like, oh, that sounds good. But now I don't remember what it was. So if y'all remember, let me know. My interesting crystals. I like anything shiny. That's true. I don't know how to, like, there's no rebuttal for that. So, like, people have, like, given me things like that, and they're, like, in the wax for good vibes. I don't know exactly what they do, but Dan gave me this, and it's pretty. I like shiny things. I don't know what they do, but they're sparkly. Does that, does that help? So yeah, you could give me like a shiny rock or a shell or something, and I'd be like, oh yes, best friends forever. Hello, how are you? Where am I from? I'm from the US. I have lived for brief periods of time elsewhere, but I'm from here. So for a little bit growing up, I lived in the Middle East. For a little bit as like a teen, like a very little bit, like a year, I lived in Japan. And then all the other years I've lived here. Hi, Hayes. How are you? What do you do with the rocks? Honestly, there's a bunch in the, where's the green? This is supposed to be good vibes, and I always tell y'all that the stickers are filled with good vibes, so I thought, like, put it in there. so, nothing? I don't know about that, but welcome. Do you charge them? I don't know how to do that. But, so I guess no. I didn't know you were supposed to. Okay, so where were we? You'll notice slowly the typewriter moves. It's because it's a lighter typewriter because it's for travel. And it's not affixed to anything. So like slowly but surely it'll be like, wee, while I'm typing. So if things don't look centered, just use your imagination. Thank you. But if you would like to see any of the stuff that I make, or like get like a cute little Treasured Letter mug or a sweatshirt or a hat or something, it's TreasuredLetter.com. There's like a whole link tree to different things on my channel. I don't know about that, Harvey, but I do think you're lovely. So thank you, I guess. I don't know how to respond. Okay, anyway, back to typing. What are we typing? I don't know. Did I have any foodie experiences? No, I don't think so. I don't remember what I ate today. So I was like somebody who was on like a cereal kick, and I was really excited about it. So then I went and I ordered it online, and I thought I got like, you know, like a little box of cereal. But I ended up getting this gigantic box of cereal. And now I feel like I need to eat it all day long because I'm trying to make up for the fact I bought like 10 pounds worth of cereal. So if you're wondering what my diet and all my snacks are consisting of recently, it's me trying to just get this giant box out of my house. Anyway, I don't read like sizing on things when I buy it, and that, it turns out, was a mistake. But it's not bad. Thank you, one. I don't know, Tal. Hopefully as someone kind. I'm from Saudi Arabia. Hi. So the first like couple years of my life, I grew up in Riyadh. So that's why I don't know any Arabic now, because I came back here, but I have been to Saudi Arabia quite a bit, and my family lived there for a really long time, so it's a beautiful place. Thanks, Silas. I'm from Portugal. I would love to go to Portugal. First of all, it's very niche, but I like motorcycle racing and I want to go there and see it. Second, anytime before the race, they do like a little short video of all like beautiful stuff they saw when they were there, and it looks stunning. So every time I watch it, I'm like, ah. I haven't been. It is MotoGP. But it's really beautiful looking. Come to us. Absolutely. It's a reasonable 13-hour flight. To be honest, it's not bad. Come to Portugal. I would love to. So one of the goals of the YouTube channel is to get enough subscribers where if you have 10,000, you can like link your shop to your YouTube. And I think once that happens, right? I say once, like that's gonna happen. Anyway, once that happens, then I would like to go to places like I'll go to Portugal, right? And then when I'm there and I have all of these feelings, because I'm like extremely emotional, I will write poetry about how I feel in that moment, and then I'll just give it to a stranger there, or what have you. We haven't gotten that far yet, but whatever happens, and then I'll share the poetry with you, and then we'll go somewhere else. And I think it would be cool. It's basically like a traveling bard, only poetry. I think it'll work. I think the world will be kinder, and that is the plan. Hello, True, welcome. Forgive me, I cannot read Arabic. It is so difficult. All I have is like a necklace with my name on it. I can't even read that. Okay, so hold on a minute. We gotta type some more. Did I introduce myself at all? I'll start there. clickety clackety. What's the pop in the end? Slide over. So this right here is like when you type, the roller moves, and then I have to slide it back once you hear the bell, or right around then, because sometimes I don't wait for the bell if I know that the word is too long to fit towards the end. And then if you hear this, that is a space bar and a backspace, because typewriter struggles if I type too fast, and I was typing a little bit too fast. But basically, I thought I should introduce myself. So my name's Erica Taylor. I'm 670 years old. I'm an elf and a poet. I love chocolate, vintage things, and cute videos that make me cry. I think the world needs more kindness, so I started streaming every day to build a safe community for anyone who needs it. I love what I do. Once Treasured Letter gets to a place where we can make a bigger impact, we'll be donating to the community and building a place where people feel safe and happy. That is what I do. And we are going to be donating at the end of this month in my dog's honor to Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. We did that last March. We're doing that this March. So that would be nice. But I'd love to be able to, usually it's like, Treasured Letter will donate like $20 or $25, and then I'll donate enough to make it like $100, $200, because it's in my dog's honor, and it was his birthday this month, so may he rest in peace. But once Treasured Letter is thriving a bit more, we'll be able to do larger donations and have more of an impact, and I like that, because the main objective is to make some more kindness in the world. I think it needs it, and even if it didn't, it never hurts. So that is what we're up to. What is my favorite animal? Okay, so dog and a whale. I love whales. I would like to see one. I paid for a whale watch, but the whale didn't care, so it left. I didn't see it. So this year, I think Dan has officially forgot how seasick he got, because he's willing to try again. And if I see it, you'll know, because I'll just be sobbing and really excited, because I'm convinced that it's like a giant dinosaur that like I have no business seeing. So I'm really excited about it. I love animals. So for like years, I worked at an urgent care animal hospital, and that's what I did before I started doing Treasured Letter full time. What's your favorite animal? Thank you, Kumar. Thank you for the so we're trying to get to 2,800, and we are at, hold on, I have to look. Oh my God, we're at 2,806. Oh my God. Okay, so 3,000 is a number that is really near and dear to me. I can't tell you too much about like why, because it isn't about me, but it's something about Dan and like what he does. So and like him, because Dan has like his own business, he has his own stuff, but anyway, so it's a really lucky number for us. So the fact that we're getting really close to that is really exciting. Okay, anyway, I do try and not tell you everything about my life, but it's not like a big secret. Okay, so can I please get some advice? Honestly, I rarely give advice on the internet, because I overthink it. Someone asked me if getting married at like 18 was too young. And my first thought is yes, because that's pretty young. But then my second thought was like, I don't know their living situation. Is it safe? Like, what's going on that would make you want to do that? So like, I can't speak on things, y'all. I cannot. I worry about y'all. So, but agreed, Randall. But yeah, I think, I do, between you and I think that would be quite young to get married. I was with Dan like my whole life. So we got married, but it took me some time to agree and want to do that. Hello in France. So kind. Hello. Um, yeah, I agree with Tim. I agree with Tim. Nobody listened to me. I mean, I have lived through an insane amount of things. I feel like at this point I've lived at least 3 lifetimes. So do I think that I do have things to offer? Absolutely. But do I know your situation? I do not. How do you maintain positivity? I go for what I lovingly call a stupid little mental health walk because on most days I don't want to do that. But when I'm on it, I feel better because being outside and like around trees and stuff makes me feel better. So I do that. I tell myself I'm not going to have too much sugar, and then I do. But mostly, I had a really stressful job. Like I've worked in 2 jobs that were very life or death in terms of the situations in them. One was an urgent care animal hospital. The other one was caring for someone with dementia. So like I had very real experiences that were very difficult but very, very rewarding. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. But what I can tell you is that the things that I was like pushing down that I thought were like my worst aspects at those jobs are now like the best aspects once I found something that worked for me. So in my case, I'm really emotional. So like if you're really nice on the stream, I start crying. If I'm really mad in real life, I start crying. If I'm really sad, you guessed it, I start crying. Like I'm someone who's always had my emotions outright. And I always thought that that would be to my detriment. And you can't do that, especially when you're working in an animal hospital. Like people are hugging me, crying, like there's a lot going on there. It's very high stakes for them in that moment. And I get that, and I'm happy and grateful that I was able to be there for them, right? But the feelings that I was trying to like push down, so like I wouldn't cry along with them, I realized like it's okay for me to cry along with them in some cases, which I did, but not in all. And it was very tough for me to try and not bring it home and feel really upset. So, because you see a lot of hard things when you work for any type of hospital. And now I can overthink however much I want in the best possible way. I write poetry. The only thing that I need to do is be like an emotional person who looks at the snow and feels joy, and I can write about it, and then I send it to you. Like, it's amazing. All of the mystery poems are just things that have happened in my day, or things that I've seen, or things that made me feel a certain way, and then I write it. So I feel really, really lucky. But I think that took a lot of the like burden off of like trying to fit into a box that I don't fit in. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very lucky. I'm lying. What for? Okay. Or more importantly, which part? the resume. Sorry, that made me giggle. Oh, I love the internet. Okay. What are the goal likes? I was gonna say 50, but but I guess 100. I am married. Thank you so much for asking. We're going on our honeymoon in September. I'm just reading your stuff. Where am I from? Rhode Island, or the U.S. Happy Women's Day. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that true? I know it's like Employee Appreciation Day, or that might have been yesterday, one of those. So hopefully you know you're appreciated. I love you. I love you. Hello. I don't know how to take compliments. Okay. What makes me unhappy? That's a tough one. I think like if you walk through a place and there's like cabinets and somebody just like leaves them all open, something about that. I don't like that. It's very specific. But I don't, it's not good vibes. I don't know why, but I don't like it. Other than that, thank you. This is from 1949. I don't know, Timmy. I just think like, I don't know. I just don't like it. But other than that, oh, you know what I really don't like? I do not like the people that get joy out of spoiling the ends of shows. That makes me devastated. Don't do that to me. So I don't like that. Also, I don't understand the appeal. Tom, that's tragic. I have about 7 typewriters, but only 2 function. This is my main typewriter. I have a backup in case of emergency. Everything else is just like the shape of a typewriter, but like not doing anything. Or like a children's vintage typewriter. That's cool. Or I have a green one that doesn't do anything. It's just pretty. You know, the usual. When I said that my house is going to be overrun with typewriters, I was being serious. Okay, so I don't know if you caught that, but okay. When you're typing on a typewriter, oh, sorry. I wrote, thank you for being here for Friday night type night. Much love, sincerely. And I haven't written my name yet, but I'll put it in there. But on a typewriter, when you type like a period, I just did a double space and then backed up one because a double space is a computer. But on a typewriter, if you do a double space after like punctuation, it just looks weird. There's just too much space. It's just glaring gaps that look weird. So I don't do that. I just do one space. So if you see me and I'm typing fast and then you see me back spacing, it's because it's not a typewriter versus a computer. There are different types of typing. Hi, Pan. Or is it pawn, like bread? Hello. That's awesome, Jim. Finger placement. I cannot type like a computer. I can't do it because as soon as I do, the typewriter starts skipping. You have to push pretty hard for the hammers to hit the page and the ink to like actually imprint on it. So, so it takes me a minute. And I do it like this. So, thank you for being here on Friday Night Type Night. Much love. Sincerely, Erica Taylor. Treasured Letter. This is what we have written today. I hope you enjoyed it. There is one singular typo It is kind NS. There's an E in there by accident. Whoops. But other than that, it's perfect. I hope you enjoyed. This is a 1949 Royal Arrow Remington from 26. That's amazing. I'm a typewriter nerd. Lexi, let's be best friends. Like, I'm so serious. No one cares about typewriters, and I will be your best friend. I don't know that much about them, but I love them. That's so cool. Hi, Jocelyn. Okay. Okay, so the likes are, oh, we got to 100 likes. And we got a sticker. It was a great day. Thank you so much. So this is what we have typed today. This is what it looks like. March 7th, 2025, Treasured Letter, Relaxing Typewriting ASMR. We typed a decent amount today, I'd say. So, hola. So thank you very, very much for being here. I'm going to turn into a little pumpkin because it's almost midnight and I really love being in my jammies. But I hope you have the most wonderful day. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I'm on TikTok. Then Sunday I am back here where we make stickers for a series that I like to call Relax Melt Wax, where we will make stickers out of wax. You can also get like Treasured Letter merch, and I have like a cute little mug, some hats, t-shirts that are really super soft. If you're someone who hates tags, the t-shirts, the tags rip out like without effort. Do you know what I mean? So if you have like sensory things, they're very soft. They're like a little thinner so that they're like nice and soft and the tag rips out. I made sure to find ones that would make everyone feel comfortable. This is the embroidered sweater. This one says growth takes time, but there's another one that says Treasured Letter. But anyway, I have poetry. I have glass lockets with wax inside, like that. That's a mini one, and that's a large one. I have secret coded messages and letters, messages in bottles that are super teeny, this big, and what else is on there? Stickers. So check out my page, which is TreasuredLetter.com. I am so grateful to all of you for being here. Thank you so much for all the likes and all the love. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We got goals, and they're all just me under the Eiffel Tower writing poetry and sending it to you because it will be fun. And also I'd like to like give it out to strangers and make their day a little bit better, but I also don't know French, so I don't know if it's like rude that it would be in English, so I'm gonna look into that. But anyway, so those are the goals. I just think it would be nice. Gracias. Besties. Yes, donations this week have been going to getting more mailers for the orders. So I do like a bulk order. That's what that's for. Thanks, Timmy. What is this? This is Typewriter ASMR, where we have fun typing up things on the typewriter on Fridays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For anyone who would like to come visit again, I would love that. But I am live Monday afternoon and then Wednesday, Friday, Sunday nights. And Friday night is the typewriter night. Sunday is stickers. And then we might do like a poetry one. I don't know. We're doing a lot. I like it. So anyway, I hope that you have the most wonderful evening ever. Do you have another job? No, this is my full-time job. Can you believe it? I'm actually making my own poetry book right now from all the poetry that like we've written, I say we, that I've written over the years now. This is my second year where Treasure Letter is my full-time job. February of 2023 is when I started my own site, which is TreasuredLetter.com, and I'm very grateful and really super lucky. So I hope that you have the most wonderful day tomorrow. And if you have TikTok, I'm Treasured Letter on there on Saturdays. And if you don't, I'll see you Sunday here on YouTube at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will relax and melt wax. Love to you all. Thank you so very much for being here. And I will see you next time. Good night.